welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and we're here today for another Final Pour episode. Yes, I know, these Final Pour episodes get sadder and sadder as we go along, but hey, join me in the understanding and a realization that the Final Pours mean what? That means that we can buy another bottle. We can replace this empty bottle with something new to enjoy for the very first time. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. Always glad to see new faces. You know what I mean. All my returning viewers, you know what I mean. So let's get on with it, shall we? Apothic Merlot, the 2022, Elegant and Rich. Yeah, there was a little bit of a drip that I failed to notice when it got dripped. So we're going to pop this sucker. There we go. Yes, I know, this is not a typical wine glass. This is a port. But the other one is unavailable at the moment. Oops, of course. I got distracted. That's not my fault. Hold on just a moment. I do apologize about that. So let's go ahead and get a last final look at that backside. It's 13.9%. It does contain sulfites. The other glass, as I said, was unavailable. So we'll do the best we can with this. So the nose has changed. Oops, there's a little bit of mess. The nose has changed. I'm getting a dusty, chalky, maybe even sort of a peanut. But it's definitely dusty, musky, sort of dryness on the nose. It's very interesting. This was nowhere in the first majority, 90% of that bottle. There it is. So as I clean up this mess real quick, all my new viewers, we do a 3-part to these review series. So part 1, off the rip, get the bottle home, crack it open, pour it in a glass, have my first pour, palating, share my first experience with you because that's what we're here for. Part 2 is called the full review. When I get down here, again, wines have a 5-day thing. So day 1, off the rip. Day 3 is going to be the full review. I get it up here, I let it sit for 36, 48 hours, whatever it may be. Scheduling also kind of pending. With wines, you have to be a little more strict about the scheduling. You may be able to extend the wine to 7 days if you refrigerate it, depending on what varietal it may be. And if you have like a vacuum sealing device or whatnot. I used to have a vacuum sealing device. I think it's a little too much to do and blah, 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 blah. So you pop it open, you drink it. Okay, there it is. I go on the internet, I find as much as I can about this. Sometimes I don't find much at all. I try and find something interesting to talk about. I bring it back, we talk about whatever. I score it, continue to drink it because part 3 is the 5th day, final pour. We're at here today. We're going to take that final pour and compare it to the first pour and everything in between. So we're talking about the Apothic Merlot 2022. Again, that nose, now I am still getting a little bit of that dusty, sort of dusty peanut, but now it's starting to turn a little bit more, it's the glass. Yep, it is the glass. That is not the correct glass to be, nosing a dark red or something. It's good for ports. This is a port glass. My other wine glass is, it's not available. It's not available at the moment. It's okay. Don't worry. The glass is fine. She's just occupied at the moment. So this definitely changes the nosing characters for the wine itself. So this is a port glass. Okay. A regular wine glass is a little bit bulkier and wider in the bulbness so that it gets a lot more surface area. But enough about the glassware. Let's go ahead and get the palating. The first palating is always going to be deceptive, because there is an acclimation to this whole thing. Do not judge everything off that first palating. You want to take that first palating and you want to work it. Let it rest, let it soak in, let everything get washed over. And then you go for the second one. Now I have to go out and find a nice port. I wish they made a port. I wish Apothic made a port, but it is what it is. Yes, yes, yes. Much better on the second palating. I'm going to get a third one just so that we can make sure we got it all squared away. Very nice Merlot. Very, very nice Merlot. I skipped over the original traditional red from the Apothic line. I had a dark red. Very nice. That was my first entry into Apothic. Very nice. I have the Cabernet Sauvignon. Have not popped that sucker yet. I still need to get the Rosé and the Chardonnay. Those are more light side. I started on the dark side. Yes, Mr. Randy is a dark side. Yes, the very darkness started first, and it was beautiful. Now, the Inferno is the absolute finest, best as my opinion when it comes to the Apothic line. The other one I just did, that's pretty good too. The Pinot Noir, it's good, but it's pales in comparison of many of their other offerings. The palate is very nice. It's very juicy. It's got a bit of a dryness to it, but it's softer. The dryness isn't overwhelming. It's quickly followed by the juiciness, that wine, that greatness, and it's just delicious. It's easier. It's smoother. It's balanced. That's one of the most very important parts about wines, is that it's balanced. Well-rounded means basically it just mids everything. Everything is just cut off, right, clear, clean, level across the board. I don't care too much for the balance. I'm sorry. Yeah. Something else just never mind, continuing on. So there it is. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and do yourself a favor. Hit the like button, hit the heart button, whatever it was, on whatever platform that your algorithm needs to know these things so that it knows you like these videos. It may show up in your feed, your suggestions, whatever it may be on whatever platform. If you find yourself watching my videos more often, go ahead and do yourself a favor even further than that. Hit the subscribe button, hit the follow, whatever it may be, so that when these videos pop out, they come right to you, because that's what we do here. That's what we do best at Mr. Randy. We bring you the best. Well, we bring you the stuff, okay? It's up to you to decide whether it's good or not, but there it is. This is very beautiful Merlot. Apothic is really a great line. If you haven't tried it, I highly suggest it. Well, there it is. Do me a favor in the comment section. Tell me where you're at, what you're drinking, what do you think about Apothic, how do you think about Merlot? And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a good one.